We've all seen it. A couple everyone admires suddenly announces their breakup. It feels like it comes out of nowhere, leaving everyone around them in disbelief. One day they're posting vacation photos and inside jokes, and the next, it's over. Their social media was full of love, their smiles seemed genuine, and friends are left stunned. But they looked so happy. What happened? It's easy to believe that everything was perfect because that's all we were allowed to see. The truth? Breakups rarely happen overnight. They're not sudden storms, but slow changes in the weather that go unnoticed until the downpour. Relationships erode quietly, hidden behind curated images and polite conversations. The real struggles are rarely shared, tucked away behind closed doors and practiced smiles. The sudden split is a myth we tell ourselves because it's easier than facing the slow unraveling that actually occurs. It's more comfortable to believe in a single moment of change than to acknowledge the gradual drift. Love isn't a static state, it's a living thing that needs attention, care, and honest communication. Without these, even the strongest bonds can weaken over time. Most breakups are the result of years of neglect, unspoken frustrations, and growing distance. The silence between two people can be louder than any argument. The public announcement is just the final act. The cracks were always there, just hidden. Sometimes even the couple themselves don't notice how far they've drifted until it's too late. We only see the highlight reel, not the silent dinners or lonely nights. The real story is written in the quiet moments, the ones that never make it online. The real story is in the slow burn, not the explosion. It's in the gradual fading of connection, the slow unraveling of shared dreams. When another perfect couple ends, let's look deeper. What needs went unmet? What conversations never happened? What feelings were left unspoken? The end isn't sudden, it's just invisible until it can't be hidden anymore. The truth is always there, waiting to be seen. Understanding this helps us see the real work of love happens in the quiet, unseen moments. It's in the effort we put in every day, long before anyone else notices. Today, relationships are public performances. Social media pressures couples to present a flawless image, even when reality is far from perfect. We post happy moments hoping to believe in them ourselves. But the more we curate happiness online, the harder it is to admit struggles offline. The gap between the real relationship and the online version grows, draining energy from genuine connection. Eventually, the performance becomes a cage, trapping couples in denial and preventing honest communication. The pressure to appear happy can keep us from actually working on our relationship. True connection requires vulnerability, not just a perfect feed. Routine brings comfort, wrapping us in a sense of security and predictability. But it can also hide stagnation, quietly settling in beneath the surface. Couples may confuse a smooth, uneventful daily life with true happiness, mistaking the absence of conflict for genuine connection. No fights, no drama, just a well-oiled machine moving through the motions of life. But stability isn't the same as vitality, and a peaceful routine can sometimes become a silent barrier. Over time, passion fades, curiosity wanes, and partners slowly become roommates instead of lovers, sharing space but not dreams. Avoiding conflict becomes the norm, and difficult conversations are sidestepped to keep the peace, even when something feels missing. This comfort trap can last for years, masking a growing sense of emptiness and longing for something more. The absence of problems isn't the same as the presence of joy, and silence can sometimes speak volumes. Deep down, one or both partners may feel they're living a half-life, yearning for deeper meaning and connection. The stability they built now feels like a cage, confining rather than comforting. Without honest engagement and vulnerability, comfort quietly becomes stagnation, and the relationship loses its spark. True connection requires more than just avoiding pain. It needs active effort, renewal, and a willingness to grow together. Relationships often end long before the official breakup. Emotional drift starts small, shorter conversations, less sharing, more silence. Each missed connection plants a seed of resentment. These aren't explosive fights, but quiet hurts that go unspoken and fester. Over time, partners build silent cases against each other, seeing every action through a lens of past disappointments. The emotional bank account runs dry, replaced by distance and routine. Most don't realize how far they've drifted until it's too late. They live parallel lives, performing the motions of a couple, but missing the core connection. The relationship becomes a hollow shell, held together by habit. Without honest conversation, the structure eventually crumbles. The real danger is in what's left unsaid. We're taught that no conflict means a good relationship, but the absence of fights can signal resignation, not harmony. Healthy conflict is how couples address needs and repair rifts. Avoiding disagreements lets small issues fester into bigger problems. Often, fear of rocking the boat leads to silence and emotional distance. One partner may feel unheard, the other unaware there's even a problem. A relationship without conflict lacks passion and growth. The silence isn't peace, it's a warning sign. Sometimes the loudest cry for help is the quietest room. After years of slow erosion, the end often comes with a single catalyst. It's rarely a sudden storm, but more like the final drop that makes the glass overflow. The signs have been there, quietly accumulating, but it takes just one moment to tip everything over. It might be a major event, a loss, a child leaving home, or something small, like a forgotten birthday. Sometimes it's a missed anniversary, a careless word, or simply the realization that the silence between you has grown too loud to ignore. The trigger isn't the cause, it's the final straw after years of silent suffering. All the unspoken words, the swallowed disappointments, and the quiet tears have been building up, waiting for release. Suddenly the mask drops and one partner can't pretend anymore. The effort to keep up appearances becomes too heavy, and the truth finally surfaces. The decision to leave seems abrupt, but it's the result of a long internal journey. It's a choice made after countless nights of doubt, reflection, and quiet heartbreak. The other partner may be blindsided, unaware of the depth of unhappiness. They might search for answers, replaying moments in their mind, wondering how they missed the signs. We were fine yesterday, they think, missing the years of quiet pain. The memories seem intact, but the foundation has been crumbling for a long time. The catalyst doesn't cause the breakup, it reveals it. It exposes the cracks that have been widening, hidden beneath the surface. The disconnect has been growing for years, hidden beneath routine. What once felt like comfort now feels like distance, and the home becomes a place of quiet separation. The end is sudden only to those who weren't looking. For those living it, the goodbye began long before the words were ever spoken. After the breakup, shock and confusion set in, especially for the partner left behind. They search for clues but often find none. For the one who leaves, there's relief and guilt, and a struggle to explain years of unhappiness. Hidden incompatibilities, different needs, goals, or desires finally come to light. These differences were masked by routine, only to explode at the end. Understanding these patterns isn't about blame, but about learning. Love isn't guaranteed by stability. True intimacy requires courage and daily choice. By looking beyond the facade, we can build relationships that are not just stable, but truly alive.